And a pleasant good evening to each and every one of you. We are live from Legacy Fields in Crown Point, Indiana, as the Lake County Corndogs finish up the regular season today against the post-94 Vikings. I'm Josh Lepowski alongside Sawyer Jamrock. So before we start this game, let's give a little bit of a disclaimer about how this game is going to go. So the post-94 Vikings, the vast majority of their team is currently out in Rockport, Indiana, participating in the American Legion State Tournament. And as a result, post-94 playing in the championship of that tournament today, they are not going to be able to field a full team. So here's how this game has officially gone down. This was originally slated to be a regular season league game. However, because of post-94 not being able to bring enough players, they have officially forfeited the contest, meaning that the Corndogs do get a win on their record, hence why they are 20-11, 12-3 in the league, first in the Region Collegiate Baseball League. Doesn't matter a whole ton. The Corndogs were already going to be tops of the league anyway. So tonight's game is going to technically be considered an exhibition game for the Lake County Corndogs, and as a result, in order to help Post-94 field out a team, the Corndogs have loaned some players to the Post-94 Vikings. So we will be seeing some Corndogs suiting up on the other side here this evening. So it's going to be a bit of a different kind of a game today. It's officially slated as an exhibition, so this has no bearing on the standings. We will go ahead and we will share those standings here with you, Sawyer, if you want to go ahead and pull those up. Really quickly, as you can see, the Corndogs, tops of the league. They've already clinched the number one seed in the Region Collegiate Baseball League standings. The thing to watch out for, though, is towards the bottom of the league. You can see the 3 and the 4 seeds, Post-94 and Little Calumet. We already know those are going to be the 3 and the 4 seeds. However, we do not know who is going to be the 3 and who is going to be the 4. If Little Calumet or a Little Calumet's result tonight against Southlake is going to determine that. A Little Calumet loss means they become the 4 seed. They'll play the Corndogs on Thursday. Little Calumet win means Post-94 plays the Corndogs on Thursday. We've gotten through all that stuff, Sawyer. Now let's go ahead and get ready for some baseball here today. Sawyer, I've not been able to talk to you, trying to explain everything throughout the broadcast here today. So, Sawyer, just tell me, what are you thinking about tonight's kind of odd ball game we're going to have?
Oh, it's very odd. I mean, obviously, shout out to Valpo. I mean, they're going into their state championship game for Legion. Big shout out to them for what they've done, but should be a very odd game to see what happens as, you know, we have to throw players from our team to their team, but see how it goes.
First pitch is up and in to Camden Mikulich, who's going to lead off the game today. Tyler DeLuca on the mound. That pitch misses, and the count moves to 2-0. And DeLuca working very quickly here. Mikulich leading off. Ryan Wellworth's batting second. Dante Belliomini is batting third at shortstop. That's a strike. Count moves to 2-1. Adam Wright bats fourth. Jackson Pendleton bats fifth at first base. Dominic Bellamini bats sixth in right field. Then we get to the Corndogs that are going to be loaned to Post-94 tonight, as here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swinging on the hands, it's looped into short right center field, and that ball falls in for a base hit. Splits the defenders a little bit, but Camden Mikulich reaches on a single. Batting seventh, Caleb Navarro will play left field. Gabe Bush, the center fielder, bats eighth, and Linus Cheriton will play second base and bat ninth today, even though technically on Post-94's side. Ryan Wellworth comes up to the mound, to the plate. Tyler DeLuca on the mound for the Corndogs, pitching to Drew Satunis behind the plate. Billy Chidsey at first, Ryder Fernandez at second, Zach Wright at short, Zach Sharkey at third, Greg Guernsey in left, Colin Adams in center, and in right field, Drew Costiba. That's a swing and a miss. Count is 0-1 here on Ryan Wellworth, who is wearing number 24 this evening. I don't think, with the exception of Camden Mikulich, I don't think that any of these players have played this year. That's a fly ball to left field, and that one is well foul. As I look at the opponent's stats this year, I think Camden Mikulich is the only player that has played against the Corndogs this year that is officially suiting up for Post-94 here tonight. So this is an odd night. That's a fly ball to left. Drifting back is Greg Guernsey. Eyes it in the sky towards the foul line, makes the grab. And that's out number 1 for Ryan Wellworth. Adam Wright is now on deck wearing number 29. That brings up Dante Belloomini. Now, Sawyer, one other wrinkle we'll throw into this game here. No, I'm not giving you a lot of room to talk here, but we're trying to sort out the whole game here today so far. Is that there will be a 30-pitch limit for each inning. So each inning will go no longer than 30 pitches. One out, swing and a miss, pickup move to first, caught the runner leaning, and they got him at first base. Nice cannon from Drew Satunis over to Billy Chidsey at first base, gets Cam Mikulich.
Yeah, great job by Drew Satunis there, really moving his body towards first base, having Billy really leading Billy to the base and catching Cam Mikulich on his foot.
No balls and one strike to count on Bello Amini. Pops one up into the air, converging the infielders. It's Fernandez just behind the second base bag, making the grab, and the inning is over. Leadoff single doesn't lead to anything. We head to the bottom of the first at Legacy Fields. We have no score.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake?
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Headquartered in Maryville, Indiana, Centier Bank continues to play a pivotal role in every community we serve. Beginning with a single location in 1895 to serving 13 counties across Indiana. Centier Bank has championed a workplace of community building, philanthropy, and financial education to enrich the lives of individuals and businesses in the communities we serve. Our promise for a better tomorrow for generations to come is what sets Centier apart. Centier Bank, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank.
If your business wants to reach real customers in real communities, the Heartland Sports Network is where you need to be. With thousands tuning in every week across Indiana and beyond, your message plays alongside the games people care about most. Connect with families, alumni, parents, and the next generation of local leaders. Digital ads, in-game features, branding opportunities. We'll build a package that fits your goals. Advertise with the Heartland Sports Network. Visit heartlandsportsnet.com or contact us.
Back at Legacy Fields in Crown Point, we head to the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Corndogs and the Post-94 Vikings, sort of. Albany's Confectionery in Maryville has been around for 40 years, from their famous 12-flavor gummy bears to their mouth-puckering sours and true-to-fruit flavors. Albany's puts flavor and fun first, all made right here in the region with the highest quality ingredients. Remember, look for the A on the tummy to know you've got the best in your hands. Also, we will do our best to keep posted on the Post-94 Little Calumet game happening tonight, because, again, we will remind you that game will determine who the Corndogs play in the first round of the playoffs this coming Thursday at Legacy Fields.
That's Southlake, by the way.
Southlake, yes. Southlake and Little Calumet. Zach Wright comes up. We know for sure it will not be Southlake. Southlake will be hosting their own playoff game. First pitch to Zach Wright. Swings and fouls it off to the right. Count is 0-1. Ryan Wellworts is up and on the mound for the Post-94 Vikings. He has not pitched against the Corndogs this season. As we have mentioned, the players that Post-94 has brought, as that pitch is way high for a ball, 1-1. With the exception of Camden Mikulich, they have not played this year against the Corndogs, as Wright fouls that one back. Count is 1-2. Also, we mentioned there's going to be some Corndogs that are going to be playing in this game for Post-94. Caleb Navarro is in left. In center is Gabe Bush. And at second is Linus Cheriton. Cheriton and Navarro really just have a blue cap to differentiate themselves. But Gabe Bush has decided to be the contrarian, and he's going to wear the blue jersey as well in center field. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Linus Cheriton gobbles it up and throws out his teammate for out number 1. Well, I mean, I think Sawyer, even if this is still an exhibition game tonight, if you're the Corndogs, the alternative they had tonight, if they didn't come up with this solution, was playing a whole week, or we're playing playoff baseball on Thursday with a whole week off and guys just being off their feet for a long time. That, generally speaking, is not a good thing.
No, 100%. I mean, your main goal in this league is to get as many people their work as possible. And after this pitch, basically what you're trying to do is give your guys reps. You're trying to make sure they get what they need to do, and it's important.
1-1 with one away, and that pitch misses, makes it 2-1. on Ryder Fernandez, the second baseman. Pitch misses low and away for a ball. Count is now 3-1. Again, we'll remind you there's a 30-pitch limit per inning. Justin Heisman in the Corndogs dugout is responsible for keeping tabs on that. That's foul tipped. 3-2 the count here for Ryder Fernandez. Ryan Wellworth's working very quickly. And here's the full count delivery to Fernandez. Ball 4. So Fernandez reaches on a walk, and Billy Chidsey comes up next. Centier Bank proudly supports the Lake County Corndogs this season. Since 1895, Centier has remained deeply rooted in Northwest Indiana and promises to remain not for sale for generations to come. Go to Centier.com for more information. Member FDIC. Now up comes Billy Chidsey, who's playing first base today with one away. Swings and misses at that one. Looked like his top hand might have fallen off of his bat as he swung through the swing. Counts 0-1.
Yeah, lost grip of the bat there.
1 strike count on Chidsey. Pitch outside for a ball. Count is 1-1. So officially, because of the way that tonight's working out, the Corndogs finished the year 12-3 in Region Collegiate Baseball League play. 1-1 pitch, misses up and away, 2-1, and an impressive finish for the Corndogs after they started the year, feels like forever ago, back in late May, 0-2 in league play, with losses to Little Calumet and Southlake, finished off rattling 12 wins in 13 tries. As that pitch misses outside, count is 3-1 here on Chidsey.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like you were saying, you know, you go all the way back to May, is what this team has done, really build up chemistry and really play together with one another, and we've seen this team come a long way.
Come a long way, and they have a chance to play for some hardware this weekend. That misses for ball 4, so 2 consecutive walks for Wellworths, puts runners on first and second. We'll try our best to keep tabs on the pitch count as well. As we see right now, Wellworths is up to 15 pitches in this inning, so with 15 pitches in the inning, that means he's halfway to that 30-pitch limit. Sharkey, little roller up the left side, fielded by Wright, throws it to second for 1, throw back to first is a little late. They get the force at second. Fernandez goes to third. Fielder's choice. Out goes 5-4 at second base. And that'll bring up Drew Satunis, the catcher. He's getting the start at catcher tonight. Also another move for the Corndogs today is Taki Chronopoulos is also in the post-94 dugout tonight, and he's going to serve as the emergency catcher tonight for them, it seems like, as that pitch misses outside. 1-0 here to Drew Satunis. There also are a few pitchers that are on the side of post-94 tonight as well. Go ahead and get you a look at who those are going to be. That pitch misses, count is 2-0. So tonight, the Corndogs, 2-0, misses up and away. Count is 3-0 here on Satunis. Jacob Siska, Jacob Mish, Caleb Navarro, and Caleb Hacker are all slated to go tonight for post-94 on their side. So you'll see them later tonight. That's a high fly ball, right center field. Gabe Bush drifting back towards the track, still going back, turns, makes the grab, and the inning is over. Corndogs get a couple of walks, but they cannot do anything with it. We head to the second inning at Legacy Fields, no score.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game feeders. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles, bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
Nothing's off limits. You can have anything
Love high school sports? Then make sure you're following the Heartland Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rankings, highlights, breaking news, and live coverage, all in one place. Like it, follow it, share it. Heartland Sports Network, your home for home.
We head to the top of the second inning here at Legacy Fields in Crown Point. The post-94 Vikings and the Lake County Corndogs playing officially in what's called an exhibition game. And up for post-94 is the third baseman, number 29, Adam Wright. First pitch to him from Tyler DeLuca, and that pitch misses for a ball. Count is 1-0. Tyler DeLuca, who's had a bit of an up-and-down year for the Corndogs this year, he's had his moments, had his struggles too. Swing and a miss. Count is now 1-1. Looking at his pitching stats, he's had his moments, had his down moments too. But against East Chicago, his last game, 4 innings, 5 earned runs on 8 hits. But he had a streak there in the middle where he pitched pretty well. Swing and a miss. Count is now 1-2. He also had a couple games in late June where he pitched combined 4 innings and gave up only 2 runs, both of those earned. So I think for Tyler DeLuca, trying to get some work in here, as that's a swing and a miss for strike 3 to Adam Wright. And we've talked about this, Sawyer, about how, if you are a Corndog, this is your last real opportunity to show Coach Justin Heisman why you should be somebody who should be on the field during the postseason this coming weekend.
Absolutely.
Or end of the week, I should say.
Absolutely. That's what the regular season's all about, is showcase your skill to your coach and really have him build confidence in you to trust him when it matters most.
One away. That pitch in there for a strike. Count is 0-1. I was talking a bit about this with Fallon when the Corndogs played their last game last Thursday against the New Lenox Pumas. The 0-1 pitch misses outside. Count is 1-1 here to Dominic Jackson Pendleton, I should say. Belluomini is on deck. The starting 9 for the Corndogs that night, or that afternoon, evening, whatever you want to call it, 1-1 pitch in there for a strike. Count is 1-2. Probably pretty close to what we're going to see from the Corndogs come this weekend, especially on the pitching side, but there are plenty of players for the Corndogs to choose from. The 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Pendleton looked foolish on that swing. They'll throw to first to complete the strikeout, and that'll bring up Dominic Belluomini. Planning a birthday party or company outing? Bring your team to see our team. Email info@corndogsbaseball.com to book your group outing today. Only one more chance at least. That'll be this Thursday when the Corndogs host a postseason game. No official time has been set yet, but my guess is that'll be a 7 o'clock first pitch. 2 down, first pitch. In there for a strike to Dominic Belluomini, the right fielder.
Yeah, what I've seen for DeLuca so far is he's really establishing his off-speed pitches, and he's really throwing off these post-94 hitters.
0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Yeah, they are just behind on everything. Just not seeing the ball particularly well out of DeLuca's hand. No balls, 2 strikes on Belluomini. DeLuca working quickly, looking, and then for a ball, 1-2. 4 consecutive Vikings have gone down. On deck for the Corndogs is Caleb Navarro, who's wearing number 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball to the right side, fielded by Ryder Fernandez. Sidearms it to first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Vikings in the second. We head to the bottom of the second. We have no score.
Keeps you busy and you can't get to the store? Shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Armed with a rich history of family ownership and a workforce that's committed to putting people first, Centier Bank fosters a workplace of community building, philanthropy, and financial education. A long-lasting legacy of family ownership dedicated to generations of clients is what sets Centier apart. Trust the integrity, experience, and personal service of Centier, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank. For more information, Go to Sentier.com.
Across Indiana, the lights go on, the stands fill, and communities come alive. And every night, the Heartland Sports Network is there, showcasing the athletes, the rivalries, and the hometown pride that make our state special. Stream every game live on the Heartland Sports Network app and heartlandsportsnet.com. Your teams, your stories, your network. The Heartland Sports Network, proudly bringing the Heartland together, one game at a time.
Back here at Legacy Fields in Crown Point, Corndogs and the Vikings tied at 0-0. As we head to the bottom of the second inning, ready for the ultimate party? Level up your event with Game Truck. From laser tag to awesome foam parties, the Bounce House is an epic photo booth. We bring nonstop fun right to you. Perfect for birthdays, school events, and celebrations of all kinds. Call Game Truck today. As it will be Drew Kostiba, the right fielder, leading off for the Corndogs here in the bottom of the second inning. The Lake County Corndogs, a team who offensively this year, overall, have been very solid this year. But Justin Heisman made the point in our post-game press conference last Thursday as Kostiba swings and misses, count is 0-1, that the Corndogs at times have struggled to kind of put teams away. And I think that's reflected in the Corndogs' season batting average with runners in scoring position, which sits, as that pitch misses 1-1, which sits at 272 with a 428 on base and 775 OPS. All of those numbers are down compared, or their average and their OPS both are down compared to where they are with just overall on the season.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of games this year where the Corndogs will be put in positions to just put teams away. They'll have the bases loaded, and then they'll just not do their job. So we'll see if they can make improvements going into the playoffs.
All that being said, I mean, it's not like you can complain too much when you're sitting 20-11.
Oh, absolutely not.
But, you know, if you're Justin Heisman, that's part of your job as a manager, is trying to, you know, find the parts of the team, and find the ways you can improve. As Kostiba swings and skies this one to right center field. Coming in, now going back a little bit, is Bello Omini in right center. He finds it in the sky to make the catch for out number 1.
Linus either got a weird read or he just tripped because
I noticed Linus Sheridan almost fell down.
Yeah. I just looked up and he's just fighting for his life to stay up over there, but now steps in Colin Adams.
Pitch is in there. Count is 0-1. The Corndogs have 6 pitchers this season. As that pitch misses 1-1 here to Colin Adams, that have pitched 13 or more innings, that have an ERA under 3. And that shows you that's a strike. Count is 1-2. When you think about 2 games, realistically, could you use 6 pitchers to get through 2 postseason games? You really could. So I think that if you're the Corndogs, that's something that you like, is the fact that things are setting up well. As that pitch misses up and away, 2-2 to Kostiba. And again, is part of the reason why, even if it's not the most ideal scenario, the way that you're playing tonight, it's why it was so important to play tonight. As Kostiba pops this one up, foul off to the left side. It will go foul in the field of play as Adam Wright. I thought that was going to go out of play, but Wright came back towards the line a little bit at the last second, and it fell foul. So, slight misplay there makes it 2-2 on Colin Adams. But those are going to be the things to watch out for as we get ready for the postseason coming up soon in a couple of days. And we'll have all that action right here for you. 2-2 pitch to Adams, misses up and away. Count moves to 3-2 now.
Yeah, I think it's something that really has benefited Justin Heisman this year is his pitching, how many guys he can really trust, and it's really made an impact to this team.
Pitch is fouled off. Count still 3-2. Trying to do some pitch count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Already 13 pitches here for Ryan Wellwords in the inning. 3-2 pitches hit to center field. Gabe Bush backpedaling a little bit, makes the catch just in front of his shoulder, and that's out number 2, and that'll bring up Bradley Ferris. Great Lakes Sports Hub is the official training facility of the Lake County Corndogs, not just another dome situated just across the street from Legacy Fields. As a matter of fact, I can see the dome from my press box perch here just above the home plate main stands here at Legacy Fields. Also, be sure to check out Hard Rock Casino. Discover your rhythm at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. With over 1,700 slots and 80 table games, the party never stops with free live music every Friday and Saturday night. Just off of exit 6, I-80-94. 0-1 the count on Bradley Ferris with 2 down. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 on Bradley Ferris. Greg Guernsey is on deck.
2 straight off speeds that really had Bradley Ferris thrown for a loop. See if he can make an adjustment here.
The 0-2. Popped up, foul, and out of play. Count is still 0-2. But you're starting to think about how quickly you can get to 30 pitches in an inning because, now you're sitting at, you're getting up there almost to 20 for Wellworths, and this is a potential 1-2-3 inning. 0-2. Ferris swings and misses for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Corndogs in the second. We head to the third, no score.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game feeders. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles. Bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
IBEW Local 697 electrical contractors bring the highest standard of electrical work to Lake County homes, schools, and businesses. From everyday fixes to once-in-a-lifetime builds, we don't just get the job done, we get it done right and up to the highest safety standards. When you need electrical work, hire the professionals who power Indiana. Powering Indiana, Lake County, bringing excellence to the job, creating a brighter future for our community.
Your eyes do not deceive you. Caleb Navarro is going up to bat against Tyler DeLuca here in the top of the third inning. First pitch. This is outside for a ball. Count is 1-0 here to Caleb Navarro. Yep. Feels kind of like an inter-squad scrimmage right now. All Corndogs 2 up in this third inning. 1 ball, no strikes on Navarro. The pitch from DeLuca. Swung on and fouled off to the right and out of play. Count moves to 1-1. So, again, an odd day here today. We thank you for joining us wherever you may be on the Corndogs Broadcasting Network, be that the Region Sports Network, the Heartland Sports Network, or the Lake County Corndogs Facebook page. This is the regular season finale for the Lake County Corndogs before the postseason begins on Thursday. That pitch misses high. Count is 2-1. We hope, can't guarantee, but we hope that by the end of this game tonight we will know what the bracket will be. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Navarro. DeLuca ready and firing. Swung on and skied into center field. Colin Adams dancing under it toward his left into right center. Plucks his glove in the air to make the catch for out number 1. That is 6 in a row sent down for DeLuca.
Yeah, he's been really consistent to these batters. He's really establishing his fastball. He's establishing his off speed. He's throwing off these hitters in general. And if they do make contact, it's just going right to his defender. So he's really establishing his pace to these hitters and throwing them off.
Unsure what DeLuca's role would be on this team for the postseason these coming days, but he's definitely showing Justin Heisman a reason to keep him in mind with how he's pitched so far tonight. As the first pitch misses to Gabe Bush, count is 1-0 on Gabe Bush. The pitch That pitch misses 2-0. Satunas will throw it back in. Again, we'll remind you of the situation. The Corndogs, they are the 1 seed. So no matter what, the Corndogs will be at home on both Thursday and Friday, potentially if they win Thursday. Southlake is the 2 seed. They are locked into that seed. So Southlake will host on Thursday. The question comes in who they will play. The 2-0 pitch misses outside 3-0. And that's where the Southlake Little Calumet game comes in. That game happening right now at Munster High School. Bottom of the 2nd inning, no score. If the Little Calumet Beavers win, then the Beavers would be the 3 seed, Post 94 the 4 seed. So the Corndogs would play Post 94 on Thursday as Bush takes a walk. And if the Southlake Ironhawks win that game, then the Beavers would be the 4 seed, Post 94 the 3 seed, meaning the Corndogs would play Little Calumet on Thursday. Unsure if we'll have that information for you. All depends on how quick that game goes. Up comes Linus Cheriton. First pitch to him with 1 away. This is for a ball. Count is 1-0. Cheriton wearing number 30 for the Post 94 Vikings. Normally wears number 10 for the Corndogs. 1 ball, no strikes. Foul back. Count is 1-1. We've talked all throughout the year how Sheridan's gotten better as the year's gone on. Normally situated toward the bottom of the order, but has had some nice games recently and is a nice bat to have in that lineup. It's one of the great strengths of a team as the 1-1 pitch is fouled off 1-2. One of the great strengths of a team, Sawyer, is having the ability as a team to be able to go 1 through 9 through your order and know every single guy in that lineup can do some sort of damage.
Yeah, it's big. If you can trust every single guy in your lineup and you know that they can make a difference, that it can put fear into a pitcher.
Runner goes, the 1-2, grounded to the left side. Sharkey gobbles it up, has only 1 play across the diamond to first, and that's out number 2. So Gabe Bush will head to second, and Camden Mikulich will come up next. Ironworkers Local 395 is a proud partner of the Lake County Corndogs. Local 395 continues to forge and maintain strong partnerships with owners and contractors based on our commitment to provide excellent craftsmanship through safety, productivity, reliability, and training. Ironworkers Local 395 also sponsors our Ironman Player of the Game, which we will be passing along to you at the end of tonight's contest. Camden Mikulich singled to lead off the ball game and then was thrown out at first on a pickoff move from Drew Satunas. 2 down, first pitch. In there for a strike, count is 0-1. Forgot to mention the weather at the beginning of the game. We will say it's a beautiful night for baseball. Temperature is in the mid-70s, a little breezy, but it's a beautiful night for baseball nonetheless. 0-1 the count. Fly ball to left field, and that falls in front of Guernsey for a base hit. Rounding third, Gabe Bush. He scores. Down to second goes Mikulich, and he will be there without a play. It'll be an RBI single, making it 1-0, Post 94.
Yeah, great job by Cam Mikulich. We've seen him a pretty decent amount of play for Post 94's normal team when they're actually here, and he has a bat, he has a glove, he's a pretty good ball player, and we saw him turn on a ball right down the line there.
We saw him play all 9 positions the last time these two teams faced off back on the 12th of July. That turned out to be the league finale, essentially, for the Corndogs. Swing and a miss, count is 0-1. You know, we've been hyping up how this week for the Corndogs was going to be a bit of an interesting one, having to play 3 consecutive league games in 3 days and only the 1 day off before you get to the postseason, as there's an 0-1 count here on Ryan Wellward's the pitcher. DeLuca ready and firing. Pitch misses low and away, 1-1. Now, this is you ran into the exact opposite problem today, where if you're Heisman, you were looking at potentially a 1-week layoff before the playoffs, and thankfully found a solution to work around that. But still, interesting how the schedule is completely turned at the end of the season. 1-1 pitch. Foul back, 1-2. Some of that weather yesterday, the game against Southlake, which was supposed to be at the Heartland Sports Complex, ended up being a washout. So what's interesting is that the Corndogs, they'll end the season. They will have not played a road game against Post 94 this year. and also will have only played one road game against Southlake this year. 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, left field. Charging in is Greg Guernsey. It falls in for a base hit. Mikulich rounding third. He will score. Wellward stops about a third of the way between first and second. RBI single for Ryan Wellwards, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, Tyler DeLuca looked like he's trying to go for a slider there. Hung it, and it allowed the batters just poke one out there. I mean, Castilla and Adams maybe had a chance at that, but found a spot to make a drop, and now it's 2-0 post 94.
So up comes Dante Belluomini, who's playing shortstop this evening. Comes up with 2 down, a 2-0 lead for post 94. That pitch misses. Count is 1-0 on Dante Belluomini.
Pitch count might be something to look out for here.
Trying to see. I'd have to keep. There's not an easy way for me to know what the pitch count is.
Yeah.
I'm counting 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2-0, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm counting 20 pitches so far this inning for DeLuca. So not quite at that territory yet, but if post 94 gets another runner or two on, then you'll start thinking about the potential 30-pitch limit we've had set for this evening. 2 balls, no strikes. DeLuca ready and firing. That's in there for a strike. Count is 2-1. That in the interest of just trying to keep things moving in this game here tonight. Again, this game does not count for anything in the standings. Corndogs have officially gotten a win as a result of a forfeit. So it's an exhibition game officially as that pitch misses outside. 3-1 the count on Dante Belluomini. DeLuca trying to get out of this inning. Here comes the 3-1. Fly ball to right. Well foul and out of play. Count moves here to 3-2. Might be able to see the trees beyond the right field fence rocking back and forth a little bit. Whatever wind there is blowing out to right field tonight. It's a pretty, it's not a super stiff breeze, but it is there. Your left-handed power threat. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. But how about 2 consecutive RBI singles for the post-94 Vikings, and they take a 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the third.
Life takes you places, and you can't get to the store? Shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Headquartered in Maryville, Indiana, Centier Bank continues to play a pivotal role in every community we serve. Beginning with a single location in 1895 to serving 13 counties across Indiana, Centier Bank has championed a workplace of community building, philanthropy, and financial education to enrich the lives of individuals and businesses in the communities we serve. Our promise for a better tomorrow for generations to come is what sets Centier apart. Centier Bank, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank.
If your business wants to reach real customers in real communities, the Heartland Sports Network is where you need to be. With thousands tuning in every week across Indiana and beyond, your message plays alongside the games people care about most. Connect with families, alumni, parents, and the next generation of local leaders. Digital ads, in-game features, branding opportunities. We'll build a package that fits your goals. Advertise with the Heartland Sports Network. Visit heartlandsportsnet.com or contact us.
We have a pitching change for you, sponsored by IBEW Local 697. Big project or small, the right electrician makes all the difference. From home renovations and security upgrades to major commercial construction, IBEW Local 697 electrical contractors have the experience, skill, and commitment to safely get the job done right. When quality matters, trust the professionals who power Indiana. Visit poweringindiana.org today. Powering Indiana Lake County, bringing excellence to the job, creating a brighter future for tomorrow. Number 27 is on the mound for the post-94 Vikings. We have no idea who number 27 is. We just know that he is a pitcher who is suiting up for post-94 this evening. We also know that he has flowing locks out of the back of his cap.
Yep.
We know that much. By the way, an update for you from Munster High School. The Little Calumet Beavers hold a 1-0 lead over the South Lake Ironhawks with 2 down in the top of the third inning. Again, that game determines who the Corndogs will play in the Region Collegiate Baseball League semifinals on Thursday. First pitch ready to come in to Greg Guernsey, the left fielder. That pitch taken outside for a ball, 1-0. Guernsey, another guy who's had some good games as of late for the Corndogs. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swing, and that's a fly ball to right. Well, foul and out of play.
Tell you what, if you want to take one out today, that's a way you want to go, but not that far.
No, not at all. Well, the Corndogs are a team that doesn't rely too awful much on the home run ball, which is somewhat of a departure from past years. There have been plenty of guys in Corndogs history. Think of guys like Doug Loden who could hit the ball out of here pretty consistently. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Backhanded at first by Pendleton, and he wins the race to the bag for out number 1. The Corndogs this year as a team only with 11 home runs across their 30, heading into tonight, 30 games of competition. So we don't see them hit a whole lot of them. Just not the way the Corndogs play. I mean, they're a team that has a lot of guys that have what probably you would traditionally call gap-to-gap type power, that can hit the ball to the wall, hit it to the gaps, things like that, but not a team that you're going to see hit a lot of home runs. 1 away, first pitch. Ground ball to the left side, through the hole for a base hit. So that's a single for Zach Wright.
We've seen it the last couple of games we have been here, too, is, you know, you've seen a couple people take it to the wall, but not out of here, and they definitely have the power, just hasn't quite gotten over.
Also, we will inform you that Adam Wright is no longer playing third base. Now it is Ryan Wellwards at third base. As for where that puts, I'm assuming Wright will assume a spot in the batting order as the DH. But either way, that one foul back. 0-1 the count on Ryder Fernandez. He walked back in the first inning. Fly ball to right field. Coming in on it, Bello Amini makes the grab for out number 2.
Yeah, I mean, even though this is an exhibition game, I mean, the Corndogs, this is still an opportunity where, you know, you want to show what your coach that you can put up runs against a team that.
Well, that's all true. And I mean, any opportunity you have to play is an opportunity. You know?
Exactly.
You know, it's a chance to get better. It's a chance to get reps. They're all important. If that pitch misses low and in, count as 1-0 here to Billy Chidsey. That Zach Wright single was the first Corndogs hit of the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes on Billy Chidsey. Pitch misses outside. Count moves here to 2-0. We'll see when the Corndogs get to their pitchers in the field, but assumedly we will see a few Corndogs pitching tonight. Also, we'll be curious to see if DeLuca stays in after the third inning or if he'll be replaced. 2-0 pitch, misses. Count is now 3-0 here on Billy Chidsey. Nine pitches in the inning so far. So not in danger yet of the 30-pitch rule or anything like that. 3 balls, no strikes. It's in there for a strike, 3-1. Sawyer, why do you think it is so important for the Corndogs to be getting back in action and playing some type of baseball here today and not to have that full week off before the postseason.
Oh, it's so important because, you're used to playing so many games during a week, and then you get that layoff. You want rest, but you also want a chance to ramp up before your biggest games of the season to tell fans that you have a chance to win a title. And don't get me wrong, they proved that all season long, but rest over time does take a toll on your body sometimes to be like, you're used to playing this many games a week. You're used to, having this much athletic activity, and then you've not done much. So
Zach Sharkey grounded into a fielder's choice in the first inning. Well, we've seen already, as that pitch misses inside, 1-0, the last couple years in the major leagues, we've seen that debate really come to a head because of the playoff format with the top 2 seeds getting byes in each league. And we saw, particularly in the early years of the format, how teams who got those byes were getting, were losing in the first round, and a lot of people were blaming the 1-week layoff. That's a blooper in the right center field, and that is going to be over the head of the right fielder, Bello Amini, for a base hit. 1 run scores. Zach Wright is around third. The cutoff throw is on its way to the plate, and it is late. How about a 2 RBI double for Zach Sharkey? It ties the ball game up. It's 2-2.
Yeah, great job by Zach Sharkey there, waiting back on an off-speed pitch and taking it the other way, splitting the gap out there in right center field. That's what the Corndogs needed. They needed someone to really unload on a pitch to get these runners home, which, they haven't been the greatest team in the world with runners in scoring position, so that's a promising sign to see.
Well, that is good to see. Getting hits with runners in scoring position and answering when Post 94 puts up 2 runs in the top half of the third. As Drew Satunas, who flew out back in the first inning, comes up in a tie ball game. That pitch misses low and away for a ball. Count is 1-0 here on Drew Satunas.
I think another thing back to your standpoint about, rest time and stuff like that. I know this is a completely different sport, but we see it all the time with the last 2 years of the new 12-team college football playoff is the teams who get a bye outside of this year's Indiana, obviously, have not been performing well.
1-0 pitch misses outside 2-0. Well, some of that also can be attributed to the way that the format was the first year with the top 5 seeds being conference champions and all that such. But, be that as it may, point still stands, and that's, either way, I think everyone would agree, generally speaking, in baseball, 2-0 pitch misses inside, count is 3-0. There is a lot to be said for making sure that you get proper rest when necessary, but, in a sport like baseball, there absolutely is such a thing as too much rest. Like, it's absolutely a real thing. 3 balls, no strikes with 2 down. That's a strike, count is 3-1.
Especially these pitchers, we see it all the time with like the MLB or in college, you're slated to start a certain day, and you really have that mind in your body to say, okay, I'm pitching this day. I'm going to keep pitching.
3-1 pitch misses inside for ball 4 to Drew Satunas. Puts runners on first and second for Drew Kostiba.
You're slated to pitch like every 4 days or whatnot, especially like this day and age and like the MLB or whatnot. And then once you get a day off or like even this case a week's off, it's really tells your body, it's like, hey, what's going on here? And it's a strange thing.
2 down for Drew Kostiba. He flew out back in the second inning. Ground ball, it's fair. Up the infield grass. Pitcher fields it, flips it to first. Over the head of Pendleton. And Sharkey will score. On the way to third is Drew Satunas. He will hold there. It's a 2-base error, and the Corndogs take a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, that was something. I mean, I know Drew was coming down the line pretty hard, but 27 had time to just flip it over, but it's like he just airmails the first baseman. I mean, that's something where
he could have just walked and handed it to him. That was just probably thinking a little too much. So here comes Colin Adams. He is the 7th Corndog to bat. Now we start to think about where are we in terms of pitch count.
Absolutely.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I see 18 pitches so far, so we're not quite at that level yet. 2 down for Colin Adams. That's a strike. Count is 0-1 here on Colin Adams.
That's something that...
Yeah, I have an interesting story about rest in a baseball game.
Okay.
That I can tell next inning. I don't want to get caught telling a story with 2 outs. 0-1 the count here on Colin Adams. Ground ball to the right side on a hop, fielded by Pendleton. He'll jog over to first, and the inning is over. Corndogs, though, are able to get 3 runs scored on 2 base hits, an error, and they leave 2 stranded. We head to the 4th. Corndogs lead it 3-2.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game feeders. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles. Bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
IBEW Local 697 electrical contractors bring the highest standard of electrical work to Lake County homes, schools, and businesses. From everyday fixes to once-in-a-lifetime builds, we don't just get the job done, we get it done right and up to the highest safety standards. When you need electrical work, hire the professionals who power Indiana. Powering Indiana, Lake County, bringing excellence to the job, creating a brighter future for our community.
Passes in here for Portage. It's Josiah Brown. Brown throws up a last-minute prayer, and he knocks it down! Well, I think we have figured out who the mystery man was on the mound that last inning. Swing and a miss as Caleb Hacker is taking some swings in Adam Wright's place. So Adam Wright was out of the game. Over to third went Ryan Wellward. So I guess Caleb Hacker is the number 27. All right. 0-1 pitch in there for a strike. Count is 0-2.
It's weird to see usually a pitcher only taking some ABs, but in an exhibition game, why not?
Strike 3 called. So, my friend, that is why pitchers do not hit anymore. There's a reason they got rid of that.
What's your name's Madison Bumgarner.
Yeah. Although, for what it's worth, before they took the DH, and obviously nowadays it's different because, pitchers are not brought up expected to hit like they were 5, 6, 7, like they were 9, 10 years ago. But, so obviously, even though I was very anti-DH back then, obviously I'm well aware it's not going to go back, and I don't know if you want it to go back at this point, but, that just shows you nowadays. It's just different. No balls and 1 strike the count here on Pendleton. Fouled away. Count is 0-2. That does speak to a more interesting conversation regarding specialization and things like that. We see in sports and also just in baseball in general, the decision to use specialized And we are back, folks. Apologies, we had some audio issues there for a second. This one's fouled off here by Caleb Navarro. Dominic Belluomini just singled to put a runner at first here with 2 outs here in the 4th inning. Misprint is the official printing partner of the Lake County Corndogs. We specialize in delivering the highest quality signs and printing on time and within budget. Big or small, we do it all. Visit misprintindiana.com to learn more about our services. As Navarro swings and misses, count is 0-2. On Caleb Navarro.
While we were away, Tyler DeLuca almost got his head taken off on the mound.
Indeed he did. I did not see it. I was busy trying to fix all the audio, and then I heard everyone go, "Ooh," in the press box. Thankfully, everybody is okay. 0-2 count. Sharp line drive, fielded on a line by Zach Sharkey at third from his knees. Nice job, Zach Sharkey, and the inning is over. No runs a hit, no errors, 1 runner left. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 3-2 Corndogs lead it.
Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strack and Van Til.
Armed with a rich history of family ownership and a workforce that's committed to putting people first, Centier Bank fosters a workplace of community building, philanthropy, and financial education. A long-lasting legacy of family ownership dedicated to generations of clients is what sets Centier apart. Trust the integrity, experience, and personal service of Centier, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank. For more information, go to Centier.com.
Across Indiana, the lights go on, the stands fill, and communities come alive. And every night, the Heartland Sports Network is there, showcasing the athletes, the rivalries, and the hometown pride that make our state special. Stream every game live on the Heartland Sports Network app and heartlandsportsnet.com. Your teams, your stories, your network. The Heartland Sports Network, proudly bringing the Heartland together, one game at a time.
We head to the bottom of the 4th inning at Legacy Fields, 4-0. Mystery Man still on the mound for the post-94 Vikings. Looking to gear up without breaking the bank? Come to Play It Again Sports in Maryville. We buy and sell and trade new and used sports and fitness gear every day. Whether you're scoring your first glove, upgrading your home gym, or clearing out your garage, you've got quality gear at the prices you'll love. It's that small-town sports feel with big-time selection. Play It Again Sports Maryville, your local sports store. Bradley Ferris, the lone guy not to bat in that 3rd inning, in which the Corndogs put 3 runs on the board to take the lead. Comes up, first pitch to him, skips away in the dirt. Count is quickly 1-0 here on Bradley Ferris here with nobody out in the bottom of the 4th. Nice night for some baseball here today. Good crowd on hand on Fan Appreciation Night. Hope to see fans out on Thursday night as well for the Corndogs semifinal game. And that's a check swing grounder, and having to charge for it is Sheridan. Flips it to first, and they get the out at first. Sheridan, I think, was expecting either Pendleton or the pitcher to come and make the play, but he had to round off his route and eventually scooped it into the first baseman's mitt for the out.
Yeah, that's a weird one right there. Usually you have the first baseman charging on that one, then you have the pitcher coming over to help him out and cover the bag, but good thing Linus Sheridan was able to just pick up the ball with his glove and just toss it over there. So nice play there by Linus.
Hard to believe that 3rd inning started with a ground out by Greg Guernsey. Swinging a fly ball to right field, pretty deep, going back Belluomini, and it's over his head and rolls up against the wall. On the way to second, Greg Guernsey, and he will slam on the brakes there. A 1-out double for Greg Guernsey. He joins the hit party, and that'll bring up Zach Wright.
Yeah, I saw a first pitch fastball just attack there. I mean, that's what, as a hitter, you want to see. I mean, you want to see a fastball coming right at you. It just lights up your eyes and you want to attack. I mean, good job by Greg Guernsey, really using his lower half, extending his legs, and just, really using his power to get it over the right fielder's head right there.
I want to thank you all for joining us here tonight from Legacy Fields in Crown Point, whether that be via the Region Sports Network, the Heartland Sports Network, or the Lake County Corndogs Facebook page. One away on Zach Wright. That pitch to him misses low and away for a ball, 1-0. By the way, we have an update for you from Munster, 3-0. The Little Calumet Beavers lead the South Lake Ironhawks in the bottom of the fourth. Talk about a nice end-of-season surge for the Little Calumet Beavers, who started the year pretty abysmally. 1-0 pitch misses outside. Runner going to third. Throw down to third. Just a little late. Guernsey slides under the tag and gets a stolen base. Count is now, I believe, 2-0 on Zach Wright.
Greg Guernsey really got a big jump there on Cam Mikulich at home. Really saw that steal incoming and got a head start and stole it.
2 balls, no strikes on Zach Wright. The pitch. High in and out of the glove of the catcher Mikulich, but Guernsey will hold at third. Little Calumet, who was 2-8, had an abysmal losing streak during the month of June and into early July, and then it seemed like they won that game on July 6th against the Corndogs in a walk-off fashion, and since then they've been able to surge a little bit and have a chance to potentially finish above last place in the league for the regular season. That pitch misses low and in, 3-0 the count here on Zach Wright. And let's not forget the Little Calumet Beavers got hot and ended up winning the Region Collegiate Baseball League Championship last season.
So it's important, getting hot at the right time.
3-1 pitch. Outside corner. 3-2 on Zach Wright.
Yeah, you see all these teams in all sports is teams that get hot at the right time tend to perform the best in the postseason. So
that's always the key. Can you get hot at the right time? 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, ball 4. Zach Wright reaches on a walk. Probably not the worst outcome if you are post 94.
No.
So that brings up Ryder Fernandez. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Zach Wright, I would be very surprised if he doesn't attempt to steal here. He has 10 on the year.
Dude is known for his speed.
Fernandez pops the first pitch up into the air. Sheridan chasing after it on the edge of the infield dirt makes the catch for out number 2. I don't know if I saw an infield fly signaled. I didn't see it. Either way, it probably should have been, but either way, Sheridan makes the grab. So 2 down, and that brings up Billy Chidsey.
See some strange things when it's an exhibition game.
Yeah, you do. Well, be that as it may. Billy Chidsey walked twice, came around to score on the Zach Sharkey double in the third. Comes up with 2 down. First pitch to him, in there for a strike. Count is 0-1 here on Billy Chidsey.
If you're Chidsey, you're looking for some insurance runs here.
You sure are if you're the Corndogs. 2 down. Here's the pitch. And that pitch misses inside. Count 1-1 now on Chidsey.
Alluding to what you were saying, we have not seen Zach Wright really make an attempt to steal second.
No, we haven't. Well, there's not much of a reason to now with the 2 outs in the inning. There's no double play in order. 2-0 pitch is lined back up the middle. It's a base hit. Jogging on home, Greg Guernsey. RBI single, Billy Chidsey. It's 4-2.
Yeah, great job by Billy, just taking a fastball right back up the middle. As you can see, he has the little hit back and just go, and he's been so good at it for so long, ever since high school, the way that he can really explode on the ball, and we saw it there.
13 pitches so far in the inning, so not at the 30-pitch limit yet, as up comes Zach Sharkey. He had a 2 RBI double in the third. Line drive, base hit past the diving Wellwards into left field. Rounding third, Zach Wright. He trucks on home. He'll score without a throw. RBI single, Zach Sharkey. It's 5-2.
Another job right there by Zach Sharkey this time attacking. I mean, almost a phenomenal play by the third baseman over there, trying to make a diving play, but Zach saw first pitch that he can hit, and he continues to stay hot.
Off Square Brewing, the official brewing partner of the Lake County Corndogs. At Off Square Brewing, we strive to be just that. Off Square, we think and brew outside the box. Want to thank Off Square again for the Off Square Brewing Beer Garden that they sponsor every home game. As that pitch misses low, 1-0 the count on Drew Satunas.
Fun fact, I worked there last summer.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Was a buster.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, wasn't bad at all.
1 ball, no strikes the count on Drew Satunas. And here's the pitch. Fly ball, center field. Gabe Bush backpedaling. Has plenty of room and makes the catch, and the inning is over. But the Corndogs are able to put 2 runs on the board thanks to back-to-back RBI singles. We head to the 5th. Corndogs lead it 5-2.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game feeders. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles. Bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
IBEW Local 697 electrical contractors bring the highest standard of electrical work to Lake County homes, schools, and businesses. From everyday fixes to once-in-a-lifetime builds, we don't just get the job done, we get it done right and up to the highest safety standards. When you need electrical work, hire the professionals who power Indiana. Powering Indiana, Lake County, bringing excellence to the job, creating a brighter future for our community.
Love high school sports? Then make sure you're following the Heartland Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rankings, highlights, breaking news, and live coverage, all in one place. Like it, follow it, share it. Heartland Sports Network, your home for hometown.
Welcome back here to Legacy Fields in Crown Point, Indiana. We do have a pitching change to pass along to you, sponsored by IBEW Local 697. Luke O'Keefe is the new corn dog on the hill for the 5th inning. Also, we can pass along to you an update from Munster. 4-0, the Little Calumet Beavers lead the South Lake Ironhawks at the end of 4. So, at the moment, if things were to stand the way that they are, then it would be the Little Calumet Beavers traveling to play the South Lake Ironhawks on Thursday. And Post 94 will be coming here to Legacy Fields to take on the Corndogs in the first round of the Region Collegiate Baseball League playoffs. You have the semifinal games on Thursday, championship game slated for Friday. As up comes Gabe Bush, Linus Cheriton is on deck. Luke O'Keefe, new pitcher, is on the mound. First pitch is on the way, and it's in there for a strike. Count is 0-1 to Gabe Bush.
It's kind of funny looking at all these 4 teams play right now with the way that's looking like. Oh, except the Little Calumet game, we transitioned to Dyer, but
0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Count is 0-2.
As of the moment, it'll be the exact same games on
you're
Thursday.
right. It would be. Yeah, you're right. Interesting to know. All that being said.
Well, Post 94 is obviously going to have a way different team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is not going to be the Post 94 team that shows up on Thursday, but no balls and 2 strikes to count, regardless of where they play. This will not be it. Bush flies out to left field, and it's well out of play. Count still 0-2. So, I've been saying all year, how I'm saying, well, plenty of opportunities to come out to Legacy Fields all summer. Those opportunities are dwindling rapidly. 0-2 pitch. Misses. Count is 1-2 now on Gabe Bush as, these players get ready to head back to, school the next few weeks and head back to, their college teams and all that sort of stuff. All should be very fun for them to get back to that. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Luke O'Keefe ready and firing. Strike 3 called, and Gabe Bush goes down looking, and Linus Cheriton comes up next. You know, people sometimes forget that when it comes to being a division, a college athlete in general, it's a year-round thing. You know, you're not just, if you're a baseball player, you're not just showing up in the springtime and playing baseball, and then sitting the rest of the year. I mean, no, you have a full fall season that you have to get through where you're getting better, getting ready, all through fall ball, all those scrimmages and exhibitions and all that stuff. And you have that you're going through. Plenty of opportunities to play, and, every single opportunity you have to get better is good. As that pitch misses outside 1-0, the count to Linus Cheriton.
Absolutely. Baseball, it's a long training till up to the season, starting, after the season with these guys playing summer, then through fall, through winter, and up till spring.
1-0 pitch. In there for a strike. Count is 1-1. Also, a lot of excitement around this league as well heading into next year. The potential, could we see some newer teams added to the league? Where will they come from? All that sort of stuff. It'll be very fun and interesting to see how it works. 1-1 pitch is fought off and fouled off to the right. Count is now 1-2. As we are in year 2 of the Region Collegiate Baseball League this year, and with the addition of South Lake this year, and hopes for what we'll see in the coming years here. Corndogs in their 5th season of existence. Luke O'Keefe ready. And here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Luke O'Keefe. As up comes Camden Mikulich, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
Mason Waters is some interesting PA announcing right there.
Yes. Interesting is a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Mikulich had an RBI single back in the 3rd inning. Remember last time he was here on July the 12th, he played all 9 positions in a game. Started as the catcher, played all 9 positions in a 15-6 Corndogs win. That's a strike. Count is 0-1 here on Mikulich.
Yeah, that was an interesting game. We had Corndogs were looking at a 10-run rule, and then post-94 came screaming back, and then the Corndogs answered again with 9.
That's exactly. It was one of the craziest games of the year. 0-1 pitch, fouled away. Count is 0-2. Not to mention the first time these two teams played back on June the 5th when Zach Sharkey had the bases-clearing double that gave the Corndogs a 6-3 lead in the 8th inning of that one. So that was an interesting game that they played. So we've seen some tight ball games between these two teams. No balls and 2 strikes, O'Keefe ready and firing. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. O'Keefe strikes out the side in the 5th inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 5-2. Corndogs out in front.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake.
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Headquartered in Maryville, Indiana, Centier Bank continues to play a pivotal role in every community we serve. Beginning with a single location in 1895 to serving 13 counties across Indiana, Centier Bank has championed a workplace of community building, philanthropy, and financial education to enrich the lives of individuals and businesses in the communities we serve. Our promise for a better tomorrow for generations to come is what sets Centier apart. Centier Bank, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank.
If your business wants to reach real customers in real communities, the Heartland Sports Network is where you need to be. With thousands tuning in every week across Indiana and beyond, your message plays alongside the games people care about most. Connect with families, alumni, parents, and the next generation of local leaders. Digital ads, in-game features, branding opportunities. We'll build a package that fits your goals. Advertise with the Heartland Sports Network. Visit heartlandsportsnet.com or contact us today.
We head to the bottom of the 5th inning here at Legacy Fields. Another IBEW Local 697 pitching change to pass along to you. as Jacob Siska is now on the mound to pitch for Post 94 here in the top half of the 5th inning. Corndogs lead it 5-2 in this exhibition game to finish out the 2026 regular season for the Corndogs. Hard to believe, just over 2 months ago when the Corndogs welcomed in the Beecher Muskies on opening night and opened up league play the next night against the Little Calumet Beavers, as that pitch misses 1-0 here to Drew Kostiva leading off the 5th inning. Purdue Federal Credit Union is proud to be part of the Crown Point community and support organizations like the Corndogs. Kostiva skies one to right. Going back on it, Bello Amini, and that ball one-hops the wall. Kostiva on his way into second. He'll hold there. A leadoff double for Drew Kostiva here in the 5th.
Yeah, great job. Kostiva is a strong man, and we've seen it there. I mean, he waited back in an off-speed pitch that Siska tried to get over the outside third of the plate, but Kostiva just waited back on that backside and got it over the right fielder's head.
Purdue Federal Credit Union is proud to be part of the Crown Point community and support organizations like the Corndogs. At Purdue Federal, we take pride in being your financial partner through all of life's big events. You can visit us online at purduefed.com. Everyone needs a financial partner for all of life's big events. Purdue Federal Credit Union, as Colin Adams comes up, and he will bat. First pitch to Adams. Misses outside for a ball. Count is quickly 1-0, and now heading out to the mound. New catcher also for Post 94. Taki Chronopoulos takes over for Camden Mikulich.
Someone who we know pretty well.
Yes, indeed. So Camden Mikulich no longer catching. Yeah, and I think that was a big reason why Chronopoulos is over there tonight, is to give the Corndogs pitchers someone who has caught them, as Chronopoulos takes a ball, or catches a ball. Colin Adams took it. Count is 2-0.
Yeah, I think this is something to really build up chemistry between your pitchers and your catchers going into the most important games of the season.
I think also we've seen a couple other defensive adjustments as that pitch is in there for a strike, 2-1 the count. Camden Mikulich has now moved to play third. Ryan Wellwards has moved to shortstop. Dante Bello Amini, number 3, I believe for now, is out of the ballgame. 2-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Count is 2-2. We'll sort through all that as quickly as we can. With everybody without a clear roster or anything like that.
Absolutely. Hey now.
Misses low and inside. 3-2 the count now on Colin Adams. Jacob Siska on the bump. Adams pops one up high into the air. Mikulich on the fringe of the infield grass hauls it in. And that's a quick out, number 1. And that brings up Bradley Ferris. Jackson Pendleton is still playing at first. And Cheriton is indeed still at second. So the rest of the defensive alignment remains the same. Just now we have Taki Chronopoulos behind the plate. Mikulich at third, Wellwards at short.
Yeah.
First pitch misses, ball 1 the count on Bradley Ferris, 1-0. Corndogs looking to put a tally on the board for the third consecutive inning. 1 ball, no strikes, the pitch. Pitch misses low and away. Count is now 2-0. By the way, another update from Munster. 5-0, Little Calumet in the bottom of the 5th.
Wow.
All these things coming together here. 2 balls, no strikes, the pitch. In there for a strike. Counts now 2-1 here on Bradley Ferris. Ferris over 2 tonight. Struck out in the second and then grounded out back in the 4th. Jacob Siska ready and firing, the 2-1. Ground ball and backhanded on a slide by Wellwards, but he cannot hang on to it. Ferris reaches first safely. We'll see what they call it. My guess is that'll be a base hit. Kostiva holds at second.
Yeah, that's a tough play right there for the shortstop. I mean, you have to go backhand.
It's a single, so yeah, good call. .12 pitches so far in the inning for Jacob Siska, as up comes Greg Guernsey. Guernsey doubled in the fourth inning, later came around to score on the Billy Chidsey RBI single as that one skips away from Chronopolis, and the runners will advance. Costiba all the way to third, Bradley Ferris down to second. So runners at second and third here with one away. This has got to be an interesting matchup here for Siska, pitching against the guys that he's played with all season long.
Yeah,
Is that, Sawyer, in your opinion, is that an advantage to the pitcher or an advantage to the batter?
I would say advantage to the pitcher.
Why do you say that?
Because, you're used to facing guys you know how to attack them. You know an idea of what they do at the plate. You have an idea of how they can affect you. So I think it's an advantage in the pitcher because you know where to locate pitches. But I can also see it either way.
Well, if you know where to locate your pitches, you can probably get anybody out. 1-2 pitch. In there for a strike, or 2-1, I should say. Counts now 2-2. Very rarely, it's a special breed of pitcher when you can say you know exactly what's coming and you just can't hit it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one fouled away. By the way, this is Jack Sharko coming up in place of Greg Guernsey. So we do have a pinch hitter up in this scenario. Again, this is the whole idea of tonight here is just try to get as many opportunities as you can as Sharko strikes out. Runners at second and third, and Zach Wright due up next. Just trying to get guys at bats, trying to get guys innings, and just making sure that they're a bit more loosened up heading into the biggest game of the season on Thursday. First pitch misses outside to Zach Wright. Count is 1-0.
If you're Zach, if you can find a piece to really smack out the right field, I think you can potentially get one, if not both, runs in here.
Takes a strike. Count is 1-1. Well, both runners are going on contact here. So it would be really tough with the ball in the gap to get the runner from second. Ground ball, and that's a base hit into left center field. 1 run scores. Ferris on his way around third. The throw comes in, and it is just offline. Ferris scores. 2 RBI singles, Zach Wright, and it's 7-2.
Kate Bush has slammed his hat down in center field as he was upset that he couldn't get his own teammate out at home. But great piece of hitting, though, by Zach Wright. Just, you're always taught, you just, see ball, hit ball. He's singled up the middle there and took it right back at Jacob Siska.
You want to know something interesting?
What's up?
Every single Corndogs run tonight is scored with 2 outs in the inning.
That's impressive.
That is impressive. Ryder Fernandez takes a strike.
That's, seeing their resilience to really, pick each other up. I mean.
No balls, 1 strike. Pitch misses low and away. Count is 1-1. We're getting close to that 30-pitch limit here. We just heard they're up to 23 pitches right now in the inning for Siska.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that invoked in this game yet. That pitch misses outside, 2-1. We're up to 24. I'm trying to keep count in my head here because we're getting close. 2 balls, 1 strike on Fernandez. He swings and misses 2-2. We're at 25 now. So Siska has 5 pitches left in this inning before this inning comes to a close, regardless of the scenario. Towards the gap, right center field. That falls in for extra bases. Wright on his way to third. He is going to stay on his horse around third. He will score without a play. RBI double, Ryder Fernandez. It's 8-2.
How about that by Ryder Fernandez? We just talked about it. Every run's been scored with 2 outs, and it seems like they're just singing the ball well. And you saw look like an off-speed pitch that covered too much plate by Jacob Siska that Ryder Fernandez was able to sit on and found that right center gap that the Corndogs have been looking towards all game long.
Up comes Billy Chidsey, 26 pitches in the inning for Siska, so Zach Sharkey, who was on deck, has been motioned back into the dugout. He will not bat in this inning. That's a strike. That's pitch number, I believe, 27 of the inning.
Now,
Now the question is, will they let him finish the at-bat if he gets to 30 pitches, or are they going to just end it? I don't know. 0-1. Chidsey grounder to the right side, gloved by Cheriton. Cheriton sidearms it to first, and the inning is over. But the Corndogs, once again, with back-to-back 2-out RBI hits, put 3 runs on the board on 4 base hits. No errors. They leave a runner stranded. We head to the 6th inning at Legacy Field. Corndogs are up 8-2.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game feeders. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles. Bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
Love high school sports? Then make sure you're following the Heartland Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rankings, highlights, breaking news, and live coverage, all in one place. Like it, follow it, share it. Heartland Sports Network, your home for hometown.
Back here at Legacy Fields in Crown Point. Eight to 2, the Lake County Corndogs hold the lead over the post-94 Vikings. Aiden Leonard is out there to pitch. First pitch is skied high into the air by Ryan Wellwards. Well, foul, and out of play. Just had this discussion. It's an 8 to 2 game, so naturally we start to think about this. Getting close to a potential run rule scenario here. Our guess is that there will not be a run rule in this game, but we cannot have confirmation of that. Pitch misses count as 1-1, and the reason for that is they're trying to get all these guys their innings and get them their chances to play. So playing all 9 innings tonight is pretty critical. 1-1 pitch, swinging and a miss, 1-2 the count here on Wellwards. Also an update from Munster, 5-0. Little Calumet leads Southlake in the top of the 6th. The 1-2 pitch from Leonard to Wellwards. Foul back into the screen, still 1-2. Well, Sawyer, I think if you're looking ahead for the Corndogs at the postseason in the next couple of days, what are the things that stand out for the Corndogs that they want to find a way to pull out their second league championships trophy in their history? What would they need to do?
I think you got to start by, establishing your pitching. That's been great. I think that they, like we talked about earlier, they don't really have a pitching depth, or they have a pitching depth that not many teams have. And then also their ability that we talked about earlier is to get runs and hit with the runners to scoring position. And I think that's been one of our weaknesses, and it's something that has hurt us and also not allowed teams to back into the game. And that's something that pitchers and the whole team's got to realize is keep the pedal down.
3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so a lead-off walk for Ryan Wellwards to start off the 6th inning. It's a very nice night here as up comes Taki Chronopoulos, who came into the game to replace Dante Belluamini at shortstop.
Speaking of the pitching staff, actually, I forgot to tell you earlier today, I don't know if you've heard about this, but Corndogs pitcher Aslan Farinelli is officially engaged.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Congratulations to Aslan.
Happened over the weekend.
Yeah, big congratulations to him. 1 ball, no strikes. That's a strike. Count as 1-1. Well, maybe he can potentially get himself 2 rings this week.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2 rings in a week. That's a good week. That pitch skips away.
Yes,
down to second goes Ryan Wellwards. Online shopping at Strack & Van Til saves you time and money. In-store sale prices, pickup or delivery, online coupons, rewards points, and more. Life made simple. Shopping made easy at strackandvantil.com. Saving time is a good thing. Saving money is a great thing. Saving both is a really great thing. Although I would say saving time is a little bit greater than saving money, but that's just me. 2-1 pitch. And misses for ball 3 to Taki Chronopoulos. Congrats again to Aslan Farinelli. That's pretty typical, of this, this time of year and all that sort of stuff. You see 3 balls, 1 strike. That pitch misses low for ball 4 to Taki Chronopoulos. He reaches on a walk. Speaking of proposals, what have you thought, Sawyer, whenever you see proposals on the field, after big wins or stuff like that? What have you thought about those things?
I thought it's been pretty cool, in my opinion. You played a game that you've been playing for your whole entire life. You had, your significant other come watch you so much, and to, have that moment on the field, I think it's pretty special.
Up comes Caleb Hacker. Takes a pitch outside for a ball. Count is 1-0. I think the most memorable one you can think of, go back to the 2007 Tostitos Fiesta Bowl when Boise State beat Oklahoma on the Statue of Liberty play and all that stuff. And the hook and ladder, that crazy ending. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, obviously I would have been 2 years old, didn't see it in person, but seeing it all over the internet, it's pretty cool.
Also, somehow this is Caleb Navarro batting, but he's 7th in the lineup. I don't know how this works, but okay. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitches in the dirt, count is 2-1.
Years old, didn't see it in person, but seeing it all over the internet, it's pretty cool.
Also, somehow this is Caleb Navarro batting, but he's 7th in the lineup. I don't know how this works, but okay. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitches in the dirt, count is 2-1. You had that, and then you had the proposal after the game of Leonard. Looking in, looking for the 3-2 offering.
It's the best pitch here if you need it.
And that's ball 4. And that walks home a run, makes it 9-5. So Mikulich scores. And
there it is.
Now they call the 30 pitches. Okay. So 3 runs scored on 2 hits, no errors, bags left loaded. We head to the bottom of the 7th. 9-5. Corndogs lead it.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game theaters. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles. Bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
IBEW Local 697 electrical contractors bring the highest standard of electrical work to Lake County homes, schools, and businesses. From everyday fixes to once-in-a-lifetime builds, we don't just get the job done, We get it done right and up to the highest safety standards. When you need electrical work, hire the professionals who power Indiana. Powering Indiana, Lake County, bringing excellence to the job, creating a brighter future for our community.
Gave you a sneak peek of the potential playoff bracket there. We have a new pitching change brought to you by IBEW Local 697. Jacob Mish is on the mound for post 94.
It's been very good.
Ryder Fernandez is up at the plate, 9-5. The Corndogs hold the lead as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Update for you from Munster High School. South Lake has scratched across their first run in the top of the 8th. They trail 1 against Little Calumet. Fernandez swings and misses. Count is 0-1. And again, if that were to hold, then that would determine who the Corndogs will play this Thursday. We'll try to pass it along to you hopefully by the end of this game. The 1-0 pitch. Fernandez swings and misses. Count is 1-1. Fernandez had an RBI double back in the 5th inning. The 1-1. Foul back. Count is now 1-2.
Yeah, well, Jacob Mish is someone who's been very good for the Corndogs this season. One of our best pitchers. He's a guy that will attack the zone and has a lot of swing and miss pitches to batters.
1 ball, 2 strikes. In the dirt. Count is 2-2. Very lively fastball there. Billy Chidsey on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Mish gets Fernandez swinging for out number 1. Chidsey had an RBI single back in the 4th inning. Northwest Indiana, get ready for exceptional care closest to home. Use Chicago Medicine. Crown Point brings advanced specialty care, including a cancer center, outpatient surgery, and pediatric service all under one roof. Call 219-407-5500 today. Got through all the ad reads tonight here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
That's a good sign.
It's a record.
Yeah.
I think that might be the earliest I've gotten through them. 1 ball, no strikes here on Billy Chidsey. Here's the pitch. This is low. Count is 2-0. Jacob Siska, power pitcher, as you can see. That very lively fastball on its way in, and it's exactly what you're looking for. 2 balls, no strikes. That pitch misses outside. 3-0 the count now on Billy Chidsey. Chidsey a righty against Mish, another righty. 3-0 pitch in there for a strike. Count is 3-1.
If you're Chidsey, I think this is an opportunity to look for a pitch to drive because Mitch has been slamming pretty much a lot of heaters.
3-1 pitch. That's a strike. Catches the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes now here on Chidsey. Be interesting to see if Post 94 could find a way to come back in the 8th and the 9th innings here. With that 30-pitch limit, you got to be a bit speedy with it, but you can do it. 3-2 pitch, foul back, still 3-2. I mean, we saw last inning how bases loaded walk ended the inning at 30 pitches. Or at that 30-pitch limit, so we saw what happened there. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. And that's ball 4. So Chidsey with a walk. And Zach Sharkey should be up next with his spot in the order, but it's going to be Greg Guernsey coming up instead.
Guernsey caught one to the wall, I think his last at-bat of the at-bat before.
Yeah, he did. He had a double in the 4th inning when he was in the 9 spot. Now he's up in the 4 spot. So we are allowing guys to come back into the game at different spots in the order tonight. 1 away, Jacob Mish looking in with a runner on first. The pitch. That pitch is low. Count is 1-0. Good crowd still on hand here at Legacy Fields this evening. Waning moments of the summer season for the Corndogs. Waning moments of summer in general. Just a couple weeks away from school getting started across the region. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Count is 1-1. Most schools around the region getting started second week of August. Or second full week of August, I should say.
Yeah, I head back about the 10th or the 13th.
1 ball, 1 strike on Guernsey. Fly ball, left field, foul, and out of play. Count is now 1-2 here on Guernsey. You better believe that after this game, each Corndog that's gone against another Corndog tonight is going to be saying some comments about, hey, I did this off you, I did that off you. A little friendly competition, which is never a bad thing. 1-2. Line drive off the glove of Pendleton and over towards the wall down the right field line. On the way to third is Billy Chidsey. He will be safe there. Guernsey thrown out at second, though, on a nice throw by Dominic Belluomini, and that's out number 2. So 2 away and a runner at third.
Yeah, great Guernsey absolutely scorched that ball down the right field line. That's a tough play right there for the first baseman, but a great relay by the right fielder and shortstop to get that ball. And Guernsey might have been a little over-aggressive, but in an exhibition game, not a huge ordeal. So.
Yep. Should go 3-9 to 4-6 to put out at second. And that pitch misses outside here to Drew Satunis. Satunis with a single and a walk earlier in this game. Kostiba on deck. 1 ball, no strikes on him. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Zach Sharkey was warming up in the bullpen, so wouldn't be shocked to see him potentially pitching here to end this ball game. We've seen him pitch a couple times a few times this season. He's been good every time. That pitch misses. Count is 1-2 now on Drew Satunis. One, 2. Swing and a miss. Yes, count was 2-1. 2-2 the count now on Drew Satunis. Mish. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 runner left. We head to the 8th, 9-5, Corndogs out in front.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game theaters. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles, bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
IBEW Local 697 electrical contractors bring the highest standard of electrical work to Lake County homes, schools, and businesses. From everyday fixes to once-in-a-lifetime builds, we don't just get the job done, we get it done right and up to the highest safety standards. When you need electrical work, hire the professionals who power Indiana. Powering Indiana, Lake County, bringing excellence to the job, creating a brighter future for our community.
Back at Legacy Fields in Crown Point, the Lake County Corndogs hold a 9-5 lead over the post-94 Vikings as we head to the 8th inning. Zach Sharkey is on the mound for the Corndogs after Aiden Leonard won a couple of innings, and we're ready for the 8th inning. Corndogs lead at 9-5. 7th inning was the first time since the 2nd inning that the Corndogs were unable to score. Also an update from Munster, 7-2. The Little Calumet Beavers hold the lead in the bottom of the 8th inning with 1 out. If that result holds, the Corndogs will host Post 94 again on Thursday. We'll remind you of that. As up comes Jonathan Osornio, Gabe Bush, and Linus Cheriton are all due up. We've seen multiple Corndogs suit up for Post 94 today as Osornio fouls back, count is 0-1. Post 94, though, was able to win their American Legion state championship today. Pretty impressive accomplishment there for Post 94. That's a strike. Count is now 0-2. The pitch. Fly ball. Foul to the right side. And running out of room is Billy Chidsey. The reward, by the way, for Post 94's, I guess, for lack of a better term, main team. Their reward is they're, I believe, going to move on to regionals, I think, in the American Legion bracket. And we'll play, I believe, in early August is when that's scheduled. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Osornio down swinging on strikes, and that'll bring up Gabe Bush. This is what Zach Sharkey has done when he's come in. He's gotten outs. He's gotten them quickly, and the Corndogs have ended up pretty happy to have him here.
That's what he does. He throws strikes. I mean, he likes to obviously attack you fastball. Well, he'll go slider. He'll go curveball. He'll really mix you up, and that's what he's done all season long to throw off batters.
That's a strike to Gabe Bush. We'll see whether or not Zach Sharkey ends up being used as a pitcher in the postseason. My assumption would be he's definitely an option for Justin Heisman. I don't know if he's necessarily what Heisman's first option would be out of the bullpen, but I do think he's an option that Heisman will think about, and especially maybe get into a pinch or maybe you have a guy that's not going as long as you thought he would. Sharkey's a good guy to have. Strike 3 called on the inside corner to Gabe Bush. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the 8th inning for Zach Sharkey.
Yeah, I think Zach is a guy where you can use in probably 2 situations. A guy that you can bring in to throw strikes when you need, and that's what he's done all season. Or you can use it to more towards a closer role where he's been prone to. And he's been in situations where he's closed games, especially down the stretch of the season, that Heisman has relied on.
2 down, first pitch to Sheridan. Beautiful two-seamer there over the inside corner. Looked like a two-seamer to me. Had some breaking action on it. A little bit of movement.
Yeah.
Count is 0-1. Sharkey ready and delivering. Misses outside, 1-1 on Cheriton. One pitch. Cheriton swings and misses again. Count is 1-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. Really threw off Linus there at the plate. Just, started towards the top of the zone, then just broke down.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Leonard. Ready and delivering. That misses outside. Count is still 2-2. Deuces are wild here in the bottom of the 8th. Haven't said that much. Sheridan, a high pop-up. Into foul territory. Chidsey going back into fair territory. Makes the grab. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Vikings in the 8th. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Corndogs out in front, 9-5.
Life takes you places, and you can't get to the store? Shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Headquartered in Maryville, Indiana, Centier Bank continues to play a pivotal role in every community we serve. Beginning with a single location in 1895 to serving 13 counties across Indiana, Centier Bank has championed a workplace of community building, philanthropy, and financial education to enrich the lives of individuals and businesses in the communities we serve. Our promise for a better tomorrow for generations to come is what sets Centier apart. Centier Bank, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank.
If your business wants to reach real customers in real communities, the Heartland Sports Network is where you need to be. With thousands tuning in every week across Indiana and beyond, your message plays alongside the games people care about most. Connect with families, alumni, parents, and the next generation of local leaders. Digital ads, in-game features, branding opportunities. We'll build a package that fits your goals. Advertise with the Heartland Sports Network. Visit heartlandsportsnet.com or contact us.
Back here at Legacy Fields in Crown Point, 9-5, the Lake County Corndogs lead the post-94 Vikings in the regular season finale here at Legacy Fields in Crown Point before we get ready for the postseason starting on Thursday. Update, by the way, from Munster High School. Little Calumet has jumped out to a 9-2 lead in the bottom of the 8th. Looking pretty likely that it'll be the Corndogs and the Vikings meeting up here on Thursday, and then Little Calumet traveling to take on the Ironhawks at the Heartland Sports Complex that same day, as up comes Drew Kosteba. And then championship game slated to be on Friday. Jacob Mish, with his back turned, delivers the first pitch. That pitch misses low. One ball, no strikes. The count here on Drew Kosteba. Still 1-0 count. And that pitch misses low. Count is now 2-0 here as Caleb Hacker, again, another corn dog that's going to get a chance to trying to just get some work in here by pitching for the opposite side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's a strike. Count is 2-1. Corn Dogs trying to add on and add some insurance. And in a day with the 30-pitch limit, the bigger the lead going into the 9th inning, well, you have a chance to really be in a spot where it's virtually impossible to score that many runs without them throwing 30 pitches. So that pitch misses low, 3-1 the count on Drew Kosteba. Kosteba walked back in the 5th, reached on an error in the 3rd. 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors for the Corn Dogs so far. 5 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for post 94. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hacker turns, kicks, and fires. And that misses in the dirt. Ball 4. Kosteba walks. Apologies, he had a double back in the 5th inning. That led off the inning. This is his first walk of the night. This is on the night, the 9th walk the Corn Dogs have drawn. And up comes Colin Adams. He had an RBI single back in the 6th. Hacker looks in, first pitch. And that's a strike. Count is 0-1 on Colin Adams. 0-1 pitch. Misses low for a ball. Count is 1-1 now. Still 1-1 with nobody out. Hacker back slightly turned. Like I said, the human corkscrew turns and fires the 1-1. Foul tipped by Adams. Count them now 1-2.
Hacker's been a guy you saw the bullpen that's had some good appearances, had some a little rough appearances, but I think this is an opportunity where, come out of the bullpen, really prove to your coach that you can be a reliable reliever in the postseason.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Colin Adams. Hacker ready and firing. Misses low in, 2-2. And turns to pick off the runner at first. Can't do so. This will be the 10th pitch of the inning so far for Hacker, already getting a third of the way to that 30-pitch limit. 2-2 pitch. That's high for ball 3. Bradley Ferris is on deck. Adams has an RBI in this game, an RBI single back in the 6th. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that's ball 4. Kostiba throws his bat. And that's ball 4, and that'll bring up Jack Sharko was batting 9th. Now he's batting 8th.
This game, you never know.
All right. And who's on deck? Hacker ready. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Count is 0-1 here on Jack Sharko. So I guess they swapped spots. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch from Hacker to Sharko. And that's a strike. Count is 0-2. Hacker's had a tough inning so far. 2 consecutive walks have gotten the pitch count up. It's kind of a double-edged sword when you're playing with that pitch counting for the Corndogs because, you know, yes, you love getting guys on base, but also you use up a lot of pitches, but Sharko goes down on 3 pitches. So Hacker with a very efficient out that time.
Guys at first and second had 2 rough first 2 batters, but to get a guy like that, 3 pitches, and just strike him out is an extreme confidence booster for a pitcher.
1 away, Jack Sharko is up. First pitch to him, in there for a strike. Count is quickly 0-1 on Jack Sharko. Oh, and 1 with 1 away. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Count is 0-2 now on Sharko. Caleb Hacker walked the first 2 batters. Umpire signal, by the way, the count is 1-1, so it should be a 1-1 count. The pitch misses 1 away. Count is 2-1 now. Apologies for the confusion there. Kostiba taking his lead off of second. Adams off of first. Freires had a single back in the 5th inning. Here's the 1-2 or 2-1. Pitch misses 1 away. 3 balls and a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch with 1 away. Pitches in the dirt, and that skips away. Kostiba to third. Adams to second. Three balls, 2 strikes on Ferris, the pitch. And that pitch misses low. That's ball 4. That loads the bases for Zach Wright. Indeed, the sacks are packed with Corndogs. Let's look at the pitch count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By my count, that's 20 pitches so far for Hacker. 1 away. That pitch misses for a ball to Zach Wright. Count is 1-0. Wright had an RBI single back in the 5th. He has 2 singles on the night and 3 runs scored, along with 2 RBIs. So he's accounted in some way for over half of the Corndogs' runs as that's fouled off. Count is 1-1. That's a pretty good night to end up with. Over half the runs your team scores, you account for in some way.
Yeah. It's
a pretty good night, yeah.
Solid night. That's a really good night.
2-2. And that's strike 1 here to Zach Wright. Hacker looking in. Another 2-1. Misses low in the dirt. Count is now 2-2. Be interesting to see when the postseason comes on Thursday. Post 94 playing the Legion State tournament they had. You know, with how much baseball they've had to play the last few days, how rested will they be? How ready will they be? Who will be pitching for them as that gets away and run scores? It's 10-5. Drew Kosteba hits home. Sharko to second. To third, Colin Adams on a wild, or probably what should be a passed ball. So it's now 10-5. Corndogs are doubling up the post 94 Vikings now. And that's ball 4. Zach Wright reaches on another walk. That's the 4th of the inning for Caleb Hacker, and it loads the bases back up. Let's see.
Bigger guys that can, throw hard, but you got to be able to throw strikes. You got to be able to attack hitters. You got to be able to get outs, and that's unfortunately not been the situation here.
25 pitches in the inning for Hacker. This might be his last at-bat. Ryder Fernandez, that one skips away, and another run will score on a wild pitch. Colin Adams hits home. It's 11-5. Yep. One ball, no strikes. And heading out to the mound, Taki Chronopoulos to talk here to Caleb Hacker. Again, getting low on the amount of pitches he has left. Pitch number 27, misses for a ball. Count is 2-0. Billy Chidzy's on deck, although I don't know if Chidzy's going to hit in this inning. And indeed, he's making the trek back into the dugout. The pitch misses, count is 2-1. Yeah, Chidsy going back into the dugout. He's not going to hit this inning. This will, indeed, it looks like, be the last batter of the inning. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hacker trying to at least end the inning on a positive. This will be the second inning. We've seen the 30-pitch rule implemented tonight, the 2-2. Bases, and that gets away, and a third run will score on a wild pitch. This time, Jack Sharko scores. And down to third goes Zach Wright. The Corndogs have scored 3 runs in this inning without a base hit.
It's not something you want to see as a pitcher.
No, that's not an ideal inning at all. 3-2 pitch. And that's ball 4. Fernandez reaches on a walk. And, yep, that's going to be it. Inning over. Corndogs, 3 runs, no hits, no errors, 3 left. We head to the 9th, 12-5. Corndogs lead it.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game feeders. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles. Bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
IBEW Local 697 electrical contractors bring the highest standard of electrical work to Lake County homes, schools, and businesses. From everyday fixes to once-in-a-lifetime builds, we don't just get the job done, we get it done right and up to the highest safety standards. When you need electrical work, Hire the professionals who power Indiana. Powering Indiana, Lake County, bringing excellence to the job, creating a brighter future for our community.
Passes in here for Portage. It's Josiah Brown. Brown throws up a last-minute prayer, and he knocks it down! We head to the top of the ninth inning, 12-5. The Lake County Corndogs lead the Post 94 Vikings. Billy Chidsey out there on the mound. And, with the 30-pitch limit, I highly doubt that Post 94 will be able to score 7 runs in 30 pitches. But it's,
never know.
Stranger things, I guess, have happened.
Never seen 7 home runs in a row.
That's certainly, it's certainly possible. Is it plausible? Probably not. That pitch misses for a ball. Count as 1-0. There's a difference between something being theoretically possible and it being actually possible. That pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. For example, it's theoretically possible a baseball team could win 162 straight games and go undefeated. In practice, will that ever happen? Probably not.
No.
Pitch misses. Count as 2-1. By the way, want an update from what's going on out in Munster High School, Southlake putting on a bit of a fight in the ninth inning as this one is popped up to right field. Fernandez on the outfield grass hauls it in for out number 1. Bases loaded, top of the ninth inning, 2 down, Southlake down 9-4. So the tying run is on deck for Southlake. So Little Calumet, who seemed to have that game really well in hand for a long time, having to scratch and claw to get that last out. We actually saw when these two teams played last weekend, Southlake was trailing 5-1 going into the 7th, scored 4 runs, and then that game ended in a 5-5 tie. That pitch in there for a strike to Ryan Wellwords. Count is 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. And that pitch misses outside for a ball. Count is 2-1. And that's a strike. Count is 2-2.
He said we're playing bottom 9.
We have been informed tonight that the Corndogs will be hitting in the bottom of the 9th. Back up the middle, overrunning it, Zach Wright, and safe at first is Ryan Wellwords.
Be careful what you say. Owen just said we're playing a bottom of the 9.
So we've been informed that from Owen, who's been in the dugout, that the plan is for the Corndogs to play the bottom of the 9th of this game. So we will do that.
Crazy enough. So
it has been. 1 away. Taki Chronopoulos up, or Osornio, who's batted in 3. He was batting 7th earlier. Now he's batting 3rd. So 1 ball, no strikes on Osornio. Osornio pops this one up into the air. Foul. Or actually in fair territory, catching it is Chidsey. And there's 2 down, and up comes, it should be Adam Wright. It is Adam Wright, even though Caleb Hacker batted in this spot earlier.
We never know.
Okay. Adam Wright, I don't even know anymore because there's been so many guys. I can't even tell what stats they have. 2 down, the pitch from Chidsey. And that pitch misses for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, again, the Corndogs doing whatever they can to try to, get every guy they can, as much work as they can in this game. That's what they're trying to do. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, count as 1-1. Jackson Pendleton is on deck. The pitch. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Update from Munster. Southlake is putting on a big rally. Now it's 9-6. Little Calumet with the bag still loaded and 2 out in the 9th. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And we indeed will play the bottom of the 9th. We're back after this.
Ultimate party experience? Bring the excitement with Game Truck mobile video game theaters. Action-packed laser tag and gel tag battles. Bounce houses, epic foam parties, and unforgettable photo booth fun. Perfect for birthdays, schools, festivals, team bonding, and community events. We bring the fun right to you. No stress and no mess. Book your party today and make memories everyone will be talking about with Game Truck.
IBEW Local 697 electrical contractors bring the highest standard of electrical work to Lake County homes, schools, and businesses. From everyday fixes to once-in-a-lifetime builds, we don't just get the job done, we get it done right and up to the highest safety standards. When you need electrical work, hire the professionals who power Indiana. Powering Indiana, Lake County, bringing excellence to the job, creating a brighter future for our community.
Passes in here for Portage. It's Josiah Brown. Brown throws up a last-minute prayer, and he knocks it down! Misses low and away for a ball. Count is 1-0 on Chidsey, as we will play the bottom of the ninth inning with the Corndogs up 12-5. So they've already won the game, but we will play the bottom of the ninth. Caleb Navarro on the mound. He is going to get some work. That pitch misses low and away, 2-0. Also an update from Munster, 9-9. Southlake scored 7 in the ninth to tie it up.
Something that you don't see every day.
You don't see that every day at all. 2-0 to Chidsey. Misses low and away. Count is 3-0. As you mentioned coming into this game, this is essentially an exhibition. With Post 94 not able to bring a full complement of players, Corndogs having to supplement the team, and again, just in the spirit of just trying to get work into this game, trying to do whatever they can. 3 balls and 1 strike on Billy Chidsey, just trying to get everybody the work they can. The 3-1 pitch. Misses low and in for ball 4. Chidsey walks. That's his 4th walk of the night. And up comes Greg Guernsey, who batted in the 9th spot early in the game and got a double. Came in later in the game to replace Zach Sharkey. And now he's up with nobody out here in the bottom of the ninth. 12-5. Guernsey with a fly ball to right field. This one is pretty deep, and this one is over the head of Bush and off of the wall. Chidsey on his way to third. Heisman throws up the stop sign, and it's a double for Greg Guernsey.
Great piece of hitting. And there's saw ball, hit ball, and took it out the right center, whatever it's field to get. Fortunate.
Drew Sataro. It's a strike. Count is 0-1. 12 runs, 13 hits, no errors for the Corndogs. 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for Post 94. The 0-1 pitch on the way in. And that skips away from Chronopolis. And for the 4th time in the last 2 innings, a wild pitch allows a run to score. And it's now 13-5.
Well, it's just the problems of, not being able to throw strikes. I mean, it's just...
Yep.
I know the Corndogs hitters has been very potent to, hitting the ball towards the gap, but...
1-1 pitch. That misses in and out of the glove of Chronopolis. Counts now 2-1. Standing in. The 2-1 delivery. This is outside. Count 13-5. Corndogs lead it here as we'll finish up this 9th inning, and that'll be it for tonight. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Counts now 3-2. Andrew Satunis. Satunis singled in the 6th inning. Has not scored a run yet in this game. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Satunis down on strikes, and up comes Drew Costiba. 12 pitches so far in the inning. Drew Costiba in his 6th plate appearance. He has a double back in the 5th inning. By the way, we will tell you who our Ironman player of the game is slated to be tonight. We're going to give it to Zach Sharkey. Zach Sharkey tonight had 3 RBIs, also pitched a scoreless inning of relief on the mound. Zach Sharkey, our player of the game this evening. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Count is 1-1 here on Drew Costiba. One ball, one strike. Navarro looks in the pitch. And that pitch misses low and in. Count is now 2-1. Kids are waiting up by that fence to run the bases here tonight. Having to wait the extra half inning. That pitch misses low and away. Count is 3-1. Good things come to those who wait.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, what those kids are learning tonight. 3 balls, 1 strike. Good lesson to learn.
Hey, now.
Costiba is walked, ball 4. And that puts runners at the corners here with 1 away. "17 pitches in the inning for Navarro. As Colin Adams is up, he had an RBI single back in the 6th inning. The pitch. Pitch misses low and away. 1-0 here on Colin Adams. "1-0 delivery. Misses low for a ball. Count is now 2-0. Colin Adams, RBI single in the 6th, walked his last time up in the 8th inning. Corndogs have scored in 5 of their 8 turns to bat tonight. Adams fouls this one away. Count is now 2-1. Ferris is on deck. Depending on the pitch count, we'll see if anybody behind Ferris will end up batting in this 9th inning. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. That's a strike. Count is 2-2. Adams stands in. The delivery. That pitch misses outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes the count. Three balls, 2 strikes on Colin Adams. The pitch. And that pitch misses low for ball 4. That loads the bases. By the way, big update from Munster High School. The Little Calumet Beavers have walked off the South Lake Iron Hawks in the bottom of the 9th. And the Little Calumet Beavers have won 10-9. And that means the Corndogs will take on Post 94 on Thursday in the Region Collegiate Baseball League playoffs. So that's a strike. 0-1 the count here on Bradley Ferris. We'll throw up the tournament bracket for you at the conclusion of the game. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Pitch misses low and in for a ball. Count is now 1-1. Getting close to that 30-pitch limit here. Still on deck is Jack Sharko. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes is Caleb Navarro. He's only allowed 1 run to score in this inning despite giving up the 3 walks and the double. Swinging, it's a ground ball to third. Glove, throw to second for 1, throw back to first, and it gets away, and that means a second run will score. Guernsey already scored. Now Kosteba comes home. Adams is out at second, 5-4, and that makes it 15-5.
Yeah, just, a little bit of a hesitant play by the third baseman over there. I mean, obviously got the lead runner and then try to get Ferris out at first, but just not a great throw.
No Corndog in the on-deck circle, so this is going to be the last at-bat of the night. 2 down for Jack Sharko. That pitch misses low and away. Count is 1-0. Means the Corndogs will have gone through the entire batting order 6 times tonight. That's a good day's work. Pitch misses inside 2-0, and Ferris will go down to second. So I think if you're Justin Heisman, you have to call today, in my eyes, a success because you've gotten all your guys have gotten their work in. You've gotten 6 at-bats or plate appearances for each of your guys. Multiple pitchers on the mound. They've all gotten their work, all gotten good reps against quality competition, and they've done what they've needed to do, and I think you feel pretty ready for Thursday. Sharko swings and misses. Count is 2-1. And again, we will have that game for you on the Lake County Corndogs Facebook page, the Heartland Sports Network, and the Region Sports Network.
Should be a fun time.
Oh, it should be. Fallon will join me on Thursday, and then Mason Waters will join me on Friday, should the Corndogs make it that far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count here on Jack Sharko. Last at bat of the ball game, regardless of the scenario. Here comes Navarro. Misses low and away, 3-2. If I'm Sharko, I swing at this pitch no matter what.
I would too.
I don't want to end the game. Yeah. Don't end this on a walk.
Yeah. Have some fun with it.
Have some fun with it. Try to see if you can put one into the gap. End it with something fun. 3-2. He does swing at it, but he fouls it off.
Mason.
3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. And that misses for ball 4, and that should do it. And the Lake County Corndogs, an exhibition win today over the post-94 Vikings. And most importantly, as this game has gone final, we can now reveal to you the 2026 Region Collegiate Baseball League postseason bracket. Here it is in all of its glory. The Lake County Corndogs, as you can see, the number 1 seed at the bottom of the bracket, will host the post-94 Vikings on Thursday. And then that same day, the South Lake Ironhawks will host the Little Calumet Beavers. Winners of those games will play on Friday at the highest remaining seed. So that means that the Corndogs, they would be hosting no matter what if they won on Thursday. And that's how it would look. So the Corndogs know who they're going to be playing this Thursday. It'll be post-94. Sawyer, that'll be a fun one on Thursday.
It should be. We look at the Corndogs who are, had rest, came in, did their job. Now you have a team who you're playing who's playing a completely different role. They played about, 6 games in about the last 4 to 5 days to win a state Legion tournament. So my question is, Lake County, you're going to have people rested for pitching, but for Valpo post-94s, you have guys who've been playing for a while now this past week who are really motivated going into this after winning at a state tournament. It's going to be interesting to see.
It will be interesting to see. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. The Lake County Corndogs, 15-5. They finished the regular season with a record of 20-11, 12-3 in Region Collegiate Baseball League play. But if the Corndogs want to end the season with hardware, they've got to get through this gauntlet and find a way to win a Region Collegiate Baseball League championship. For my partner, Sawyer Jamrock, I'm Joshua Lepowski saying so long for now. Corndogs win it, 15-5. We'll be back on Thursday for the first round of the Region Collegiate Baseball League playoff.